Morning.
Yeah, we have crews all over tracking Dorian. Tom Patton is here in the Weather Center keeping an eye on the storm. Kristen is in the traffic center. Shannon Lilly is out in Virginia Beach. And Jake Burns is live in the Outer Banks where they're feeling major effects from Dorian right now.
But first, let's go out to our Nikki-Dee. She's forecasting live this morning from Deltaville. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm on Stingray Point right here in Deltaville, the Middle Peninsula, and winds have been rapid all morning long, and they're continuing to build and become more frequent. Now, Hurricane Dorian now is heading as a Category 1, made landfall earlier on, and the projected path is going to continue to move north and east. And because of that easterly movement, it's going to continue to move its way out to shore, but it's going to take a little bit longer to get out to sea before we do have it totally out of the question. And as you can tell, this is a really big system, and because it is so large, we've got lots of bands, and even though it's almost 200 miles away from us, we're dealing with the high wind and rain. Now, these rain bands aren't too consistent yet, but I look to see more of that activity, especially for the northern neck and middle peninsula, as our morning and afternoon will continue. And of course, these winds are going to continue to go up. We're getting wind gusts in the 40s down into Hampton Roads area, and then you go over into the Tri-Cities where they're in the 20s and 30s. Right here where I am, we are picking up wind gusts around 36 miles per hour, which has significantly increased from where we were earlier on. Right behind me is the Chesapeake, and these waters are roaring, and they're going to continue to do so. In fact, one of the piers just off to my left is already seeing those boards being knocked up because it's so consistent. We're not getting any lulls in the way of our wind, and that's just going to be the game plan as we go throughout the rest of the day with these winds staying very vibrant. So even though you may not get too much in the way of rain, wind is still the top story. Rob, Reba?
And looking at that water behind her just crashing there. All right, thanks, Nikki-Dee.
Okay, it's about a